Hi, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the virtual checkout. The virtual checkout is your one-stop shopping for all the things you need to do to finish out the school year. So let's get started. I'll show you how to access it. To access it, you want to go to your group's drive. And at the very top of the list you'll find the virtual checkout. Click on that folder and the folder in all capital letters for this school year. Now here in this folder you'll find two documents. One is the virtual checkout itself and the other is the signature page. So let's take a look at the virtual checkout first. This is going to open up a spreadsheet and I'll just show you some of the features of this spreadsheet. First, you'll notice that down below I have these multicolored tabs. The first tab that it will take you to is the calendar. Here's the language arts tab, the library tab, the room checkout tab, and then so on. It's important to note that as I look to these small arrows over here, you'll notice that there are more tabs than are visible, so it's just something to keep in mind. Fortunately, as I click back on my red calendar tab, I've included links on this calendar so you won't have to spend a whole lot of time navigating and finding things. So I have three main columns. One is my date column where I've included things that the time frame which things need to get completed. I've included the initials of the person that's in charge of supervising those tasks, and then finally the tasks themselves. Notice that there are descriptions of the tasks and there's also links, and these links will take you to the different tabs that I've already shown you down below. So let's just say that it's on or before Tuesday, June 11th, and I've returned my library materials to Mrs. Flom. So I'm going to click that link, and it will take me to the green Library and AB Materials tab. So over here, I'm going to find my name, right here, and I've already turned my library books to Sue, so I'm going to put a check mark in that box. I go to the next task, and I don't have a TV or VCR in my room, so I'm going to type in NA. Then I'm going to type in NA to the next column as well, because I don't have an overhead projector, tape recorder, etc. So now I've completed all the things I need to do for the library. Now you'll notice in yellow letters here it says be sure to save your changes. So I'm going to go up top to the floppy disk icon and I'm going to save. Now it's important to know that more than one staff member can access this document at one time, and so it's quite possible that in the 10 minutes I could be on here, someone else could also be on here saving their changes. So and it is possible for more than one staff member to save changes during the same time frame, so it's just something to keep in mind. Now, going back to the calendar, I could click this red calendar folder, tab rather, or I could just click this link which will take me back to the calendar. And there we are. And I can go continuing down the list of tasks I need to do. Now let me go to show you the signature page. There's two ways to access the signature page. One is by clicking this link, and that will take me directly to the page. Or if I want to just open it up within the group's drive, I can do that as well. Now this signature page would replace what would be a piece of paper that you would take to different staff members that would have to check you out in certain areas. Well, in the virtual checkout, this will be done without having to take that piece of paper and possibly lose it, and you don't have to track people down, so it's very nice. So let's go back to Mrs. Flom here. Now Mrs. Flom, she's going to be checking her signature page, and while staff members can all read the signature page, the only people who are allowed to edit the signature page are the people whose names are listed here: Flint, the custodian, Flom, Martinez, and so on. So only they are the ones that can edit this page in their section. So Mrs. Flom, she would check to see that I have all checks in her area, and then she's going to go down to me, and then she would check me off. She would put her initials in that box, and that would let everyone know that I've completed those requirements for library and AV materials. And so what you would do is you would continue to use the virtual checkout to go through the different sections and checking them off as you go, and then your specialists would mark it down as you progress on the signature page, and you can view your progress. Now what you'll do is you'll get signatures in all these different areas: records, orange folder, reading, and so on. And once you have all of these columns, signatures in those columns, then you're ready to have your end of the year checkout with administration. So once you have all signatures, and then you can go for their signature, and then only then will you be able to turn in your keys, and you'll get an X in the all completes, which means you are free to enjoy your summer activities. So there you have it. This goes over everything you need to know for the signature page and virtual checkout. And I wish you good luck as you're checking out the school year. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.